Hey boardies, welcome to the UK Games Expo for this 4K recording. Watching a short, head through to watch the full video over on YouTube. This is Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth. This is another game I've asked to borrow and play, and we've been playing it, been taught it to use an app. Quite a lot to talk about, and I'm not going to talk about much, to be honest, because there's so much stuff going on. But you are going to lay out tiles based on number. You're going to choose your person you're going to work with, and ultimately decide if they are, like, for example, I recommend playing with a captain, so I take the captain card, and you ultimately have some kind of side pieces, basically equipment, such as a sword, banner, stuff like that, travel garb. You have a deck of cards. If you're used to games such as Gloomhaven, there'll be a negative card in here. Also, if you're used to other games like Mansions of Madness, like I said, you use an app and stuff like that. You're flipping over cards, 2 of them typically, to try and see if you can actually achieve what you need to do. So you might draw 3 cards, you might draw 4, so I'm good at might. They'll say something like, yes, use might, or do something like that. There'll be a quest, you're trying to go through something like that. Some things with apps I really like a lot of. It's not, for me, as immersive with this app in particular, but as with every game, even my favourite game, I can give you a negative. So it's a very interesting concept. Obviously, with Journeys in Middle-earth, Lords of Middle-earth, Lord of the Rings, and extremely excellent minis. Obviously, it is FFG after all. Lovely cards, lovely card stock and quality, and yes, lovely actual lore that's going into it. Obviously, moving around, lovely images and stuff. But yeah, you are fighting, you are battling, you are doing stuff. It is helpful using the app, but equally it takes out that kind of, I guess, agency that you can get from moving something to a degree. But ultimately, that has been a very quick summary of Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth.
We need to get that played.
So this is like Tainted Grail, Seventh Continent, which are very similar. It's an exploration game, moving out, checking your skill checks. Skill checks to me aren't something I'm big on typically compared to some games, but that's just me. I know other people do love it, but that is why it's such a prolific industry, and obviously that hobby market. So thanks for watching, but for now, obviously like, subscribe with the notification bell, hit the comments over in YouTube, follow along on Facebook and over on Instagram, and lastly Patreon and Linktree for occasionally competitions, but they are time sensitive. Back to the table.